it's Brittany and Parker here from Ride or Dine. We wanted to bring you guys a quick update video about one of our hometown parks, SeaWorld San Antonio.
We might be a little biased. It might be our favorite park, but it's because we both actually met at SeaWorld originally in Orlando when we worked there.
Yeah, I don't know if SeaWorld San Antonio is my favorite park.
Not like your favorite park ever, your favorite home park.
Okay, all right, now that's fair.
All right.
So this past weekend, we went to the Seven Seas Food Festival at SeaWorld. We did go opening weekend as well, but this was kind of a redo for us because opening weekend was incredibly packed, super busy, and we actually didn't even make it around to all of the different booths.
This is our favorite festival, actually. They have crepes, flatbreads, lamb burgers, drinks, a lot of drinks, even a drink and a pineapple drink. And while we're walking around, drinks in hand, we decided to take a look at the construction that's happening at the park.
So one of the new things that we noticed is the Stingray Market, which is a new snack stand refill station right next to Texas Stingray. And then the next thing we saw was this renovation of the beer garden area.
So this could actually be a number of different things. It could be a snack stand. It could be restrooms. We're hoping it's an expansion of the beer garden, but I don't know. Let's take a look at other things that are happening and see what you think.
Okay, so here's the next construction site. This is SeaWorld's new ride that's coming. It is officially unconfirmed right now, but everyone pretty much knows that it's going to be an S&S Scream and Swing.
And the reason why we know this is because it's there. It's in the parking lot. There it is. And that's not the only thing that's exciting right now, too. All of a sudden, there's a building. And what is this building for? Is it just for the air compressors? Or is it for the queue, for the ride?
Yeah, and it really gets you thinking because in the past, SeaWorld San Antonio hasn't really done super elaborate themed rides the way the other two SeaWorld parks have. But still, you can't help but get excited and hope that that's what they're going to do here.
So going back to the pieces that are in the parking lot, it kind of makes it less of a mystery about what kind of Screaming Swing this is going to be. S&S makes two models, really three if you count the Carnival version, the 80-foot version and the 100-foot version. And I remember seeing these pictures of the parts in the parking lot, and as soon as I saw the one piece, I knew that this was probably the 100-foot version. If you look right here at the middle half circle of the ride, you can see how it's smaller. On the 80-foot version, it's actually wider. And when we went to take a look at these pieces, since they're in the parking lot, you can actually measure it out yourself. And we're thinking that this is probably the 100-foot tall version, the better version.
Now we're going to go into speculation mode. So the thing that caught our eye the most on this last trip was when we were overlooking at the beer garden renovation site. Across from that, we noticed a lot of trees being marked. And it's a decent amount of trees, so we've actually got quite a few theories, but the one that we're really feeling strong about is Premier Ride's Skyrocket 2.
And there's a couple reasons why SeaWorld would want to put this roller coaster here. The main reason is because the roller coaster is so compact, so you can put it anywhere. But the other thing to consider too is that they've added a roller coaster like this in every area of the country where they own a park.
So this isn't necessarily our favorite choice, but after doing some research, it's the choice that seems the most logical. When you take a look at the total area of those marked trees next to Steel Eel at SeaWorld San Antonio and compare it to the area of Tempesto at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, they're actually almost identical, including the queue.
Plus, these rides are very inexpensive. And the other thing to consider too is that we're just now exiting the pandemic. And so something like this, which would really bring in crowds but not cost a lot, it's an easy choice.
Yeah, it does seem like an obvious choice, but the only thing is I really hope that if SeaWorld does decide to do a ride like this, that they try to do some better theming. Like we talked about a little bit earlier, that SeaWorld San Antonio doesn't usually do elaborate rides the way some of the other parks do, but hopefully they would take this opportunity to do that.
Yeah, maybe you enclose the station. It's right next to steel eel, so maybe the knee-jerk reaction is to call it electric eel, like the one in San Diego. But maybe you add some cool lighting effects so that way it launches
Yeah,
through.
that would be really neat.
Yeah,
It would be cool to have like an
yeah,
aquarium
it could be a little small
too,
aquarium.
something. Yeah. All right. So a lot of exciting things happening at SeaWorld San Antonio. It's a lot to look forward to,
This park really has come a long way in the last few years, and you can tell that there's a lot in store as well.
right? And of course, this entire video is just our theories, it's our predictions. Nothing is official. We don't have any insider info.
Exactly. But we want to know your thoughts too. Leave a comment below and let us know what you think this could be.
And don't forget to follow along with us on Instagram as well, at Ride or Dine Blog. We'll be posting more updates about SeaWorld as well as some other trips that we have coming up. See you guys next time.